My mother-in-law said, "My son could have done so much better." So I stopped hosting family holidays. It happened 3 Thanksgivings ago. I'd spent 2 days preparing, roasted a 22-pound turkey, made stuffing from scratch, baked 3 pies. The house was spotless. I'd even ironed the tablecloths. Olivia arrived first with her husband, my brother-in-law Kent. Then came my father-in-law Arthur, carrying wine he'd never let anyone actually open. Finally, my mother-in-law, Dolores, swept in like she owned the place. She handed me her coat without looking at me and immediately started rearranging my centerpiece. "The flowers are blocking conversation," she announced. "You really should know better by now." I'd been married to her son Trevor for 7 years. This was our ritual. She'd critique everything while I smiled and pretended not to notice. Trevor would disappear into the den with his dad. His sister would scroll through her phone, occasionally glancing up to watch the show. Dinner started fine. The turkey was perfect. Everyone complimented the food. Then Dolores asked about Trevor's promotion, the one he didn't get. Again. "Well, if you'd networked more at those company dinners instead of staying home," she looked directly at me. "I was home with Finn," I said quietly. "He was sick that week. Children get sick. That's what babysitters are for." Trevor said nothing. He never did. After dinner, I was clearing plates when I heard Dolores in the living room. She didn't know I was standing right around the corner. "My son could have done so much better," she said to Kent and Olivia. "She's holding him back. No ambition, no connections, just plays housewife all day." I stood there holding a stack of plates. Trevor was in the room. He heard it. I waited for him to say something. Anything. He laughed. Actually laughed. "Mom, come on." That was it. Not a defense, not a correction, just "come on," like she'd made a slightly off-color joke. I set the plates down very carefully in the kitchen, took off my apron, walked back into the living room where they were all sitting with coffee and pie. "I need everyone to leave." Dolores looked up, confused. "Excuse me? Get out of my house. Now. Don't be dramatic. I spent 14 hours cooking this meal. I deep cleaned this entire house. I've hosted every holiday for 7 years because your dining room isn't big enough, and Olivia's apartment doesn't have space. And you just told everyone here that I'm not good enough for your son." Trevor stood up. "Honey, she didn't mean..." "She meant it." And you laughed. The room went silent. Arthur cleared his throat. Olivia suddenly found her phone very interesting. "You're overreacting," Dolores said coldly. "I was simply stating facts. Here are some facts. I gave up a job I loved when we moved here for Trevor's career. I've supported every decision he's made. I take care of everything so he can focus on work. And I've never once complained about spending every holiday catering to your family while you criticize my cooking, my decorating, my parenting. Now listen here." "No, you listen. Get out." They left. Trevor tried to smooth things over for the next week. His mother expected an apology. I filed for divorce instead. The settlement gave me the house. Trevor's attorney seemed shocked that I'd documented every expense for 7 years of hosting. Every holiday meal, every family birthday I'd planned and paid for. Every time they'd stayed in our guest room while I slept on the couch. Last week, Dolores called. Trevor's engaged to someone new. Someone with connections, apparently. They're hosting Thanksgiving at his new girlfriend's penthouse apartment. "I thought you'd want to know," Dolores said. "Perhaps you'll finally see what you threw away. I hope she serves frozen dinners," I said, and hung up. My son Finn and I spent Thanksgiving with my parents this year. My mom let me help in the kitchen but didn't criticize when I oversalted the gravy. My dad carved the turkey and told Finn about the Thanksgiving when I was 6 and dropped an entire pie. We laughed until our sides hurt. No one rearranged anything. No one kept score.